the three very important things we need to build to overcome the current challenge: grit, support systems, and resilience. Behavior scientist Neela Saldanha has a three-step approach to building grit.
So how can you build grit? Here are a few tips that I hope you find useful. The first one is to choose your long-term goal carefully. Now remember, grit is not just about perseverance, it's about passion for a long-term goal. So you need to find a goal that you like, that's authentic to you, that you are motivated by. How do you find that long-term goal? Well, you experiment a lot. You find things that you don't like, and then you find things that you like, and that starts to become the direction for your long-term goal. Don't worry too much at the start of your long-term goal as to whether you have a burning passion or this is the goal that you're most passionate about. That will come in the process of striving towards that goal. So find a long-term goal that you really like and that motivates you. But that's not enough. Here's another piece of advice. Don't quit when you're down. Angela Duckworth talks about achieving a certain level of mastery before you decide to quit a particular goal. And this makes a lot of sense. So say, for example, you have this goal of being senior leadership in your company. You apply for a promotion and you don't get the promotion. Now, it's very easy in that moment to think, you know what, actually, I don't want to be a senior leader. I don't want to take on the stress of leadership. I didn't want this goal anyway. So never quit when you're down. If you want to quit at this goal, quit when you've achieved a level of mastery. And the third thing to remember is you can't do this alone. It is much easier to meet your long-term goal and to build grit if you surround yourselves with others who are trying to do the same thing. So find people who are also working towards a long-term goal. It doesn't have to be the same goal as what you're working on, but what's really important is that they have a long-term goal and they're working on it, and you can share your successes and share your failures and get support from this community. So those are my three simple pieces of advice. Pick a long-term goal carefully, don't quit when you're down, and find your gritty community.
Having a support system helps you navigate a setback or a crisis situation. Psychotherapist Nivedita Singh says a support system made up of people you trust recharges you. So work on building one.
Identifying and building a support system is very important. Find family members, close friends, or mentors who can help you recharge your batteries and motivate you when you're feeling low. You know, they act as emotional service stations. Just like you take your car for regular servicing, it's important to stay connected with them. This group of people knows you well and has your best interest in mind. Therefore, they are willing to support you in times of difficulties and provide you with the guidance which is required to navigate challenges effectively.
Entrepreneur Ankur Warikoo believes it's hard to survive without this one skill: resilience.
Think of your favorite brands, your favorite products, and it's quite likely that you would not have, even despite their success, figured that the founder has possibly not drawn a salary for the last 6 months. That there was no way for you to figure out that the founder actually went through a really tough married life and suffered because of it. That there was no way for you to find out that the company laid off 50 of its people or 50% of its people because it still did what you wanted from it. And that means that the resilience of an entrepreneur defines and supersedes everything. It doesn't matter how many setbacks, failures they go through, because at the end of the day, they have to show up and be just as centered on finding what the market wants, on finding what the consumer wants, and that's all that there is to it. Nothing else and nothing more. So as a recipient of someone's resilience, all that you see is their commitment, very rarely the setbacks, the failures, and the mistakes that they make.
Grit, support systems, and resilience together help you face a crisis. Hope you're working from home and staying safe.